Hi guys.
I'm Shauni.
And I'm Mondi, and we've been married for 11 lovely years.
Yes indeed, and today the topic at hand, relationship tune-ups.
That's right, but before we get started guys, don't forget to hit that notification bell and don't forget to subscribe.
Yes indeed, we're going to talk about the topic at hand right after this. Of course
For
not.
real.
Oh, it's never necessary. Is it ever necessary? Okay, relationship tune-ups.
Yes.
Y'all won't get y'all cars or y'all relationships tuned up. Both of them running raggedy. Can somebody get them things fixed? Who gonna lead the way? Huh? A relationship is just like a car. If you keep letting it run raggedy, the problems and lack of a solution is gonna end up in a breakdown and a breakup.
Yes.
People change. Situations change.
Yes.
So you need a relationship tune-up to decide whether you can grow with that change or you want no parts of it.
Exactly.
So let's get to the meat and potatoes of this thing. Let's start cleaning up these relationships, huh?
Yes. A lot of times guys, and women too, y'all don't want to do anything in the relationship to try to make it better, right? Just like your car, well, let me stop there. Some guys, they'd rather tune up their car than their relationship.
Won't they, dog?
They name their car a female, and they have the best relationship with their car. But they won't tune up their relationship.
No.
They know everything going on in the car.
What?
Sound like, what's going on?
Won't they, dog? You something wrong?
Something wrong?
Something wrong?
Oh, I need to get that fixed.
I need to fix you, baby. I need to fix you. But won't do the same doggone thing in a doggone real relationship.
Won't do that at
What
all.
kind of?
That's crazy. It's crazy. But if you take the same approach that you take to your car, to your relationship,
Yes.
give it the same attention and love and care. You pat it down, you rub it real good, you make it shine.
Yeah. Go get a rub.
You know what?
Need a rub. Everybody need a rub.
You need a rub?
Everybody need a rub.
You treat it so well. But if you do that to your relationship, you will see that, you're nurturing it.
Yes.
And your partner will come to appreciate that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Just
Absolutely.
give it that attention that it needs. And you do this by starting with the cleanup. We call it the cleanup because that's where you get a chance to just address everything that's going wrong or could be going wrong in the relationship, right?
Yeah.
All right, so this thing has 3 parts. Let's start with the cleanup. How are we doing? That's the question that needs to be asked. Every 3 months, how are we doing? Are we satisfied in the relationship? Do we still have the same vision? Are we closing any gaps that might be there? Are we being kind to each other? Do we still have the same goals in mind?
Yes.
Those are the questions that need to be asked.
Yes. Yeah, you want to catch those problems while they small, right? You don't want to let a molehill of problems turn into a mountain of problems that you ain't got the skills to climb and conquer.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes, just like your car. You start hearing something tick, 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 tick. You know you got to get that thing looked at.
What that? What that is?
And unless you are a trained mechanic, you don't go messing around in the engine like that.
No.
You take it to a professional, or you at least start getting it looked at by someone who knows. And it's the same thing with your relationship.
Yeah.
Sit down and start addressing these things before they turn into mountains.
Yeah. You hear that T, you be like, what that is? What that is? That sounds like an engine problem.
Exactly.
Yeah. If I don't fix this now, this is about to be a real big problem in the future.
Absolutely.
You gotta look at it like that.
Yeah.
Okay, next is the fix.
Yes.
Okay, with women, if they can't get through to their man and solve the problem, here you go in with the disrespect. Okay, because that's your only way to kind of punch him in the gut and hit him where it hurts. But that does not work. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna cause way more problems than you started with. Okay, that's not going to work. And what we find with men a lot is that if they don't know how to solve the problem, they place the blame solely on the woman, making her out to be the monster, right? But if he can solve the problem, now he makes himself the hero.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? It's like, really? Let's let everybody own up to their side of what's happening, okay? Let's everybody sit down like two mature adults. Instead of talking at each other, sit down with one another, look each other in the face, and talk like mature adults. And each person take their turn. And listen, talk to them, and don't listen just enough to bark your problems. Okay?
Yeah.
That's not what this is about. You need to listen to solve the problem. Okay? You need to listen. I'm going to say it one more time for the people all the way in the back of the stadium who act like they didn't hear what I just said. You need to sit down with each other, face to face, and listen to each other and listen to solve the problem rather than to prove your point. Because you will not solve a problem, never in life, with that mentality.
No. And just like your car could be running on.
We're going back to car?
Yes, I gotta go back to the car because it's the analogy is perfect. And it goes like this. Listen, I'm trying to make the guy understand. Okay?
Yeah.
So here we go.
I get it.
You've been driving your car, you've been loving it, but you haven't been changing your oil. You haven't been doing the tune-ups. And now you looking at the problem like, well, dang, this car is raggedy.
Yeah.
But you haven't put the time in to take care of it.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with your relationship. The warning signs were there. You didn't get the check engine light, but you got the sign from your lady or your partner that they were unhappy.
Yeah.
The distance.
Yeah.
The not wanting to spend time. The not wanting to, to be intimate with you.
Yeah.
Not wanting to do those things that she probably used to do.
Yeah.
Because things have changed and you've changed and you stopped doing some things. You stopped taking care of her. You stopped addressing emotional intimacy, or if you even had done it in the first place.
Right.
You stopped doing those things that you used to do in the beginning to get her.
Yes.
And now that you got her, you got complacent.
Yes.
And relaxed. And you're like, okay, I can just let it ride. I got me a good ride now.
But that sucker gonna break down real soon. Trust and believe. Same with women though. Same thing with women though. Women, a lot of times I do find women want you to fix their man. Not realizing that they have a big part in the breakdown of the relationship.
Yes.
So ladies, take a look at your part.
Yes.
Cause you got one. Trust me. Now listen to me. Coming from a person who had a big part in the breakdown of their relationship, who had to take the steps to get it back on track.
Yeah.
Right? You have a big part in the breakdown of your relationship.
Yes.
Okay. The last part is replacing.
Yes.
If you have tuned up your relationship and done everything humanly possible to fix it and it's still running raggedy, replace it. I ain't stutter, mutter, or udder. You can't wait until you hunch back and your knees won't bend until you try to replace a relationship that's not working.
Yeah.
Okay? Replace that sucker while you can still ride a bicycle and you can look straight ahead.
And it also may be that you need to replace some old ways of thinking, right?
Yeah.
You may need to replace the ideas or the ideals that you had when you first started the relationship, because sometimes people change.
All the time people change.
People change.
Yeah.
And you may need to replace and look at the way you guys first started out and where you are now. Do we need to change some things? Look, I'm gonna go back to the car analogy one more time.
Boy, we are still on this car. Look, God Almighty.
If you've replaced all the parts on your car and it's still running raggedy, like you said, maybe it is time for a trade-in.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time you trade that sucker in and
Yeah.
stop putting so much money into it. You know?
Effort, time.
And it's the same thing with your relationship. If you put a lot of time and effort and money a lot of times into it and it's still not yielding you what you want, maybe it is time you need to replace it.
100%. I don't believe in staying in a situation that ain't working. Okay? I don't have the husband that I have right now by staying in situations that did not work for me. Okay? Period. Point blank. So if it ain't working,
Dang.
it is time for some curb kicking. I meant what I said. You heard it right.
All right, guys. If this is it, we're gonna leave it right there. If there was something you heard, like, dislike, whatever it was, drop it in the comments box below. We'd love to hear from you.
Yes, indeed. And if you could, support us at our website, www.urbanwellbred.com.
That's right. And don't forget to like.
And share. And whatever you do, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button. Until next time, peace.